Hello, my name is Bob Mack, Principal Broker, owner of Advanced Solutions Property Management. I am here today to discuss how to avoid and deal with tenant payment issues. Dealing with tenant payment issues is easily the largest problem faced by landlords and one of the biggest reasons we get called in to help. Avoiding payment issues in the first place starts with a detailed initial application. The more detail you have on the initial application, the easier things can be later if issues do arise. Running a thorough background check is critical in finding good tenants. Using a trusted service helps reduce risk when it comes to your rental business. One scenario that may happen from time to time is unqualified applicants trying to talk you into renting to them because they have cash on hand or deposits and a few months of rent. In these situations, payments will generally stop coming in after the prepaid period is over. Once you have an approved applicant, leases are then signed and deposits collected. You will want to conduct a thorough walkthrough inspection in order to hold the tenant accountable at lease termination. Also, make sure you get the photos of all tenant identifications. This will help in cases where the tenant account goes into collections. A well-defined late fee rule is key to tenants' on-time payments. Generally, after 3 to 5 days, late fees will apply. State law limits late fees to 10% of rental amounts. Even with all the work you did to verify your tenant, you now have a late payment situation. What now? You will first immediately add late fees to the tenant ledger. Second, add any posting fees that are included on the lease. And third, fill out and deliver a 3-day pay or quit notice to the tenant. When you deliver the notice, keep things businesslike. Don't let your emotions take over. The pay or quit is one of the most powerful tools in the landlord's toolbox when used consistently. Even when a tenant comes up with the rent, I highly recommend that you always keep any penalty fees on the tenant ledger. Remember, when used consistently, penalty fees drive the right behavior. At this point, it is important to understand if you accept less than full payment from the tenant, you have nullified the 3-day notice. Unless you are willing to work with them, never accept less than full payment on a 3-day notice. Now let's discuss the situation where the payments do not show up at the end of the 3-day period. As we say in the business, bad things can happen to good people. The next steps are the most difficult parts of being a landlord, but at the end of the day, you must act to protect your investment and your business. Now is the time that you will want to have a good eviction attorney ready to go. Also, you will want to make sure that the attorney you choose specializes in evictions or real estate law. The next steps involve handing over documents to the attorney. The work you did at the front end of the lease, a detailed application, identifications, and contact information, makes it much easier for the attorney to process your case. You will also need to decide if you're going to allow the tenant to settle the case or set up payment plans, or if you want to process it as an eviction only. We generally use settlement cases for most tenants. We reserve the use of eviction only for difficult tenants where the relationship is soured beyond repair. Once the lawyer has the case, you have done everything correctly, you can expect to attend a court hearing, and in most cases, as long as you have done your part correctly, the judge will give an order of restitution. This in effect forces the tenant to vacate the property. You will now contact a constable and have them serve the order. As always, keep emotions out of the situation. Let the constables do their job. Once the tenant is out of the property, you will want to conduct a detailed exit inspection. You will want to change the locks, lock all of the windows, and secure the property. Once the property has been turned over and all expenses related to the turnover has been recorded, you will submit a final bill for collection purposes. Once the unit is ready, you will start the process all over again. As a management company, we get many calls from frustrated owners who are ready to step away from the rental business. We understand that it can be frustrating to deal with these situations. At ASPM, we have proven systems and procedures to handle all aspects of managing your property. If you are thinking about calling in for professional help, we would be more than happy to discuss your situation.